Alright, boys and girls, so this is your review for warm-up 26. So number 1 says write the following number in standard form. The number is 3,467,215. So we know that we should be looking at place values through the millions place. So I'm going to make a place value chart. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions place is what I'm figuring in. And every third digit, I'm going to go ahead and write my comma to separate those values. Oh, I put it in the wrong place. It should be in front. Okay, so our number was 3 million, so that 3 is in the millions place. The next number should be 467,000. 467 ending in the thousands period. 215. 215 should have been the number that you typed in. 3467215. The next question wanted you to find the statement that was not true, so you should have evaluated and decided, well, let's take a look at those place values. So for the first answer choice, you had 152,123. And you were comparing it to 125,452. So if we're looking at the highest place value they have in common, same, different, well, the sign says that this number here is greater than the bottom number. Well, 5 is greater than 2, so that one's true. So we know that this cannot be an answer choice because we're looking for which one is not true. So answer choice B, we have 127,102. And we're comparing it to 172,102. So we're saying same, different, and the sign says this 2 is greater than that 7. Well, we know that 20,000 is not any larger than 70,000, so this would be the answer choice that is not true. So of course, best practice would be able to go ahead and write all of your other answer choices and make sure that there aren't any other answer choices that seem as if they are incorrect, just to make sure you have the right answer. I can see same, 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 and that one had the equal to symbol, so I know that that is not my answer. I'm looking for which one's not true, and that one is true. And then your last answer choice, 153,526 compared to 463,852. And it said that that number was less than the following number. Well, 1 is less than 4. So this one is also a correct answer. So it cannot be my answer choice since I'm looking for which one was not true, which should have been B. For number 3, it says there are 5,463 dogwood trees in the park. Park workers will plant 1,924 more dogwood trees today. What is the best estimate for how many trees will be in the park after today? All right, so I'm going to say, okay, well, the first amount was 5,463 trees. The second amount was 1,924 trees. And since I see the word, what's the best estimate, I should be able to do a quick guess in my head to see which one those answers is closer. All right, so I can see if I'm underlining the highest place value they have in common. I look next door, 4 or less, let it rest. So this becomes 5,000. Look next door, this number is 5 or more, so that tells me to bump it up to the next 1,000. That one's 2,000. So if we find the quick sum, estimate would be 7,000. So C should have been your answer, which was 7,000 as our closest estimate. And then the very last problem, you had to subtract to find the difference. So you should have had 483,000 minus 25,654. Now this one was tricky. You had to know how to borrow from the next place value since you can't take 4 away from 0, and every number next door is also a 0. We're going to find the first digit we can borrow from, which would become a 2, which adds a 10 to the next place value. So now this is 10, but then we have to borrow again and make this a 9. Add a 10 to the next place value, borrow again, make this place value a 9. Now we can make the ones place a 10. 10 minus 4 is 6. 9 minus 5 is 4. 9 minus 6 is 3. Cannot take 5 away from 2, so I'm going to borrow again for the next place value. Take 1 away, which makes this a 7 now in this place value. Add a 10. So I have 12 minus 5, which is 7. 7 minus 2, which is 5. And then we're going to bring that 4 down because we're not subtracting anything from that value. So your final answer should have been 457,346. All right, I hope that helps you with your review for warm-up 26.